Yes. There's a difference between having a pitch and pitching. When I'm pitching, I'm not relating to the customer. You connect with people by what? Being in relation with them. Another thing that we need to stop doing is over-explaining. I tell you what, when I have people come in for an interview and they have this high IQ and they're very articulate and they word things very well, those are ones that are the least productive at the door. Been doing this almost 9 years. Those are the ones, why are they least productive? Talk too fucking much. The area over here has been complaining about their bills been sky high. They got us out here to fix it. Or we're going to update you and put you in a price protection plan for 24 months. No cancellation fee. This is not a fucking commercial. It's not an infomercial. Stop pitching and stop over-explaining. Find out what are the key buttons. Get on Google. What happened with the AP outages 2 weeks ago? Over 600,000 people without electric, which means they had to do work on the power grid. They had to repair a lot of the infrastructure. They had to pay all these people to go out there and do overtime to work on the lines and the posts, which means where does that money come from? Why do you think April 1st, if you guys keep this in your notes, April 1st, the city already approved that the AP bill is going to go higher? All of a sudden, outage, now the bill's higher, right? Who has to pay that? The customer. So are we going to keep talking about, the kilowatt usage? No, hey, look, April 1st, your bill about to go sky high. Look. What? Yeah, that's why they got us out here. You see the difference? Another thing is, when we stop over-explaining, you have to believe in what you're saying. When you believe in something, it conveys a lot differently, don't it? When you strongly believe in something, when you talk about it, you have what? A type of passion about it. If somebody's been there for you that through your whole life, through the thick and thin, and you talk about that person, you kind of put them on a, right? Because you believe in everything that happened. Once you believe in what you're saying, instead of just going through the motions, there's a difference. When me and my reps was working yesterday, or day before yesterday, they were working hard. They were knocking on every door. They was talking to every customer. I could hear them across the street pitching. I could hear them saying the right things. They were saying they were saying good shit that I say. Why was I getting different results? Not on one day, I'm talking about this is repeatedly. I make it more conversational, and I make it, when you believe in what you're saying, it convinces the customer. But if you don't believe in what you're saying, it's not going to come across authentic. When I used to compete in these karaoke contests, right, I would beat almost everybody, not because I was the best singer, because I convinced my audience loved me because of the aura that I let off, right? We walking down the street, I'm knocking on the door, I'm not minding my own business. They're at the doors knocking because he's training. I'm walking on the sidewalk, going to the next door. The customer skips past them who was in front of their door and say, ice, ice. He said, no, he's with us. They said the other day, they go to another door. They're not talking to a lady. I'm just walking past, going to another door. She said, y'all got a detective following y'all? Instead of paying attention to the two people that are approaching you at your door, I'm on the sidewalk over here. You worried about who's over here. Which means I gave off what? A certain perception, right? When you believe what you're saying, you convince the customer and also be different. Don't have a sales attitude when you're at the door. Are we salespeople? Under the category, but is that who we are when we go out there? No, we're going through Google. We're going through all this different information. You guys spend so much time on everything else. Why not spend time on perfecting what's going to put money in your pocket? Why try to keep putting money into other people that's creating these content videos? You swipe on their page, hitting the white button. Guess who's getting paid for that? The content creators. Why you still broke? Instead of having your algorithm feed you the right things, how can I convey people more? How can I get people to believe more? Once you start typing that in your Google searches, your YouTube, guess what you will start getting? Things will keep popping up. Oh, this is interesting. I need to present myself like this a little more. Your appearance is everything. You can't come across as a salesperson. On my pocket, I'm not scrolling. So I learned to put my phone in my pocket, and I'm standing left like this. Knock on the door, going like this. They look at like, what's the guy? He got anything in his hand? Who's that? And every time they open the door, and they'll tell you this, the customer has a worried look on their face. Like I'm selling something? Do I got my bill? Yeah, it's my phone. So as soon as I open it, unlock the screen, it's right there. But I want you to focus in on this because I need you to read it to my body language because I'm going to convince you of what I'm getting ready to say. You're not paying attention with my hand, you're paying attention to me. I am the walking billboard. So I knock on the door, how's it going there? Is everything okay? Remember when Rico, remember when a customer came out and said, is everything okay? She also, nothing wrong. It's just a perception, you know. So if I got your attention and you're worried, you're gonna pay more attention. There's a thing called shut-eye ratio. If a person is blinking too much at one time, that means they're not focused. If a person slows down their blinking and they're kind of like staring like this, you ever watch a movie that it's on the good part? Your blinking ratio decreases. You're like, because you're caught in the moment. So the customer said, yeah, just let you guys know, look, your side of the street right here, right over there, people complain that their bill's been kind of high because of the message they put on the bill. Do you get your bill online or get through the mail? Yeah, just pull it for me real quick. That way I can go ahead and fix yours too as well. It's not about what I say, it's how I say it. Keep it short and simple.